Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thank you for joining me today. I've got this week's Pick a Card weekly tarot reading, and here we are at the end of September. Soon it's going to be October. We've got the full moon in Aries on the 6th and also Mercury entering Scorpio. So around that time, the 6th of October, do be cautious that you're not too impulsive with your words or your thoughts. Things could come out of your mouth unintentionally with a lot of energy and intensity. So do watch for that. But in the meantime, let's do the pick a card. So we'll go to the board now. Pick a number 1 to 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Okay, so I'm going to stand up for this. Alrighty, we're doing card number 1. Oh, already that one came out. I think it was the priestess, the high priestess it was. Before I talk about that though, I like to have a little vision. So now I've seen the card that probably influences me in some way. However, I'll tell you what I see anyway. There's a padlock here and it's undone. Something has been locked up for a long time within you, but you know, I say within you, it could also be money or something to do with getting a job or a new relationship. Could be any part of your life really, but this lock is about to be undone, this padlock. So that suggests to me there's going to be more free-flowing energy, so you have to be a little bit cautious in how you use it. Don't go overboard. You know, it's like a starving man perhaps going to a free smokers board and you know, going a bit nuts. So when you get this newfound energy, just be a little cautious how you use it. You know, don't go overboard. Now, we'll come back to the card. The High Priestess is all about your subconscious. It's about spirit. It's about going deep down within. So if you keep doing this exploring within yourself, just your very attention on that matter deep within yourself brings the light. Okay, so it's pretty significant because when the light comes into dark places, it can actually transform the energies just by your mere presence, okay, because you are that powerful. This is a major arcana card, so it's life-changing. It does suggest that, especially with that Torah, it says, going back to, you know, the ancient Kabbalah, there could be some conservatism here as well. And if you are involved with an organised religion, you may not be. Many people these days are not. In fact, more people are not involved with organised religions. Then do be cautious because Spirit is interested in what's going on in your heart, not what some old man said 1,000 or 2,000 years ago. Sorry, but that's the truth. And I've been through the whole Catholic thing, and baptised in the Catholic Church. And while for some people there is assistance there, for other people it's hell on earth. So it just depends, you know, what your circumstances are. But what I'm saying is Spirit's interested in your heart and you have to make up your mind regardless of what the rules say, okay? So there we go. That's the first one. Pretty important actually. And looking within yourself is the best way I know to find the truth. You see this blue here, I always associate that with Mother Mary, and I have seen Mother Mary on many occasions in spirit, and she's often wearing that blue colour. Okay, so number two, what do I see? I see cars, but I'm actually hearing somebody like a little child going vroom, 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 vroom. And this suggests that it might be fun to whiz around and zip around. Do be careful, number 2, that you don't get too hectic doing too much too soon or too quickly. You need time out sometimes to rest and also, you know, collect your thoughts and be a bit considered in what you say and what you think. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean you have to accept it. Just because you hear something from another person or online. You know, YouTube's a beauty for all sorts of rubbish. It doesn't mean you have to accept it. And while I'm saying that, on the right side, my tooth at the back, one of the molars at the back, is throbbing. So this is a childhood pattern of accepting just what anybody says to you. So please don't do that with me. I ask you to evaluate everything I say, because I say it with my best intentions and for your highest good, what I'm considering. You know, I want the best for you. However, that doesn't mean that I know everything about you and I know what's best for you. I actually don't, okay? But that's my intention. So please do consider everything that you come across. The card that comes up, okay, get them in order. The card that comes, I'm going to go with that one. Oh, my tooth is just going mental here. This is so strong, you actually may need to go to a dentist. If it's a spiritual thing, or it usually, as soon as I say it, it usually passes and goes away. This is not just a spiritual thing. I'm thinking this is a physical thing. You may need a trip to the dentist. Please don't put it off. The card that comes out is the Sun card. This is all about insight and awareness about your tooth, no doubt. Oh, wow, it could be an abscess. I've never had an abscess on my tooth, so I don't actually know, but I've heard of it, and I've heard it's very painful. And now it's affecting my right eye as well, and my face. So you're going to find out because the Sun is giving you insight and awareness. However, it is also a beautiful card. It's all about your safety, your stability, your happiness, your vitality. So it's like the best card in the deck, in my opinion. It's a major arcana. Focusing on the Sun's energy can change your life. You want to pick this card and take the energy of this card and put it inside your solar plexus to be like your central sun that radiates out through your body and through your life. Major arcana, very important. Okay. Number three. What do I see? Oh, get away from that. Oh, I say get away, but there's another vision as soon as I close my eyes before I move on to number 3. A toothbrush being dipped in a glass of water. So it is about cleaning up childhood patterns. Number 2, developmental patterns that you couldn't finish because there were circumstances and people there in your childhood that didn't allow you to learn the developmental lessons and to integrate the energy you should have as a child. Okay, things were a bit screwed up there. Okay, so you can do it now as an adult. Now, can I move on to number 3? Number 3, what do I see? Okay, the moon. Oh, this is interesting. It's like a painting. I can't remember when this was. 15 or 1600s, a triptych. So this is a series of 3 paintings in 3 panels. And it's the moon in each panel. But it's like a different face of the moon, like a different vibe of the moon, like Virgin Mother Crone, for example. So it's the fullness of all of the moon's energy, the maiden, just starting off life, all of those potentials there. The mother after having children, if you have physical children, but you may not. So this can be just any sort of nurturing energy, anywhere where you use your energy to help others or to nurture people. And the crone, the wisdom and the experience of maturity. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing for number 3. The card that comes out is... I don't want this card, but it's still calling me. Now I'm going to exert executive control, and I'll take that one. Okay, the 8 of Cups. There's the moon there. That's the new moon. So it's like the beginning of a new cycle. This moon is indicating that something new is about to start. As you walk away from a stressful situation, okay, you don't allow your emotions to take control of you. You become the master or mistress of your own mind, and have everything in balance, your spirituality, your logic, your physical body. It's very important, and your emotions. So emotions will take control. People make decisions based on their emotions. This is probably not a good idea, okay? Especially anything involving money. You need to reconsider with your logical brain. If you're going into a relationship, you might really, really love somebody, but, you know, do use just a tad of common sense if you possibly can. It's great to be in love, and it's great to use your brain with it, okay? But this is about moving away from a bad situation, growing, see the green dress there, growing, broadening your horizons and starting a brand new cycle according to the moon. Number four, what do I see? Bit dizzy here on number 4. I want to say don't lose your footing, okay? So number 4, it's really important that you stay grounded and you stay practical. You might get thrown off to the side a bit because something unexpected happens. There's quite Uranian type energy here, I can feel. Let's have a look and see. Have a look at the monthly horoscopes on absolutesoulsecrets.com, and there's your chart there in the monthly horoscope for your sign. Have a look where Uranus is, in what area of your life. Okay, the 4th card, the card that comes out is the King of Pentacles. You might be a little bit off balance about money, for example. Maybe you're not sure about a purchase or a decision coming up. However, there is somebody around who can help you, somebody very experienced with money. Could be a business person or somebody who's had a lot of luck with money, but it's really not luck. It's really more about their thoughts and their intuition around money, but they can give you good advice and might even practically help you out in some way. Money seems to be a bigger thing this week than normally. The other readings I've done have been, quite, money has featured quite heavily. So I keep thinking of the US. It's like people don't have the money there. I know with the cost of housing in Australia is really, really expensive. So it's also for Australia. But with the US, things seem to be out of control with people's money. Somebody can give you some good advice with that, or find it in yourself. If you look within, there'll be someone back in your family, in your DNA, that will have some advice for you. Just go searching. Just do a little meditation, write it out first, and say something like, I'm going to go back in time. You can imagine you're going above the earth and go whatever direction the earth is turning, go the opposite direction, and imagine you're just spinning around the earth like Superman or Superwoman, and you're going back in time with it, and go back as far as you need to. You might need to go back hundreds of years to find someone. I had to go back to the 15th century to find someone to help me once, and he was a red-haired, green-eyed Celtic king. And you might need to do that. Okay, so, but your money could improve. This is a very favourable, beneficial energy. Somebody could help you out. Number 5 is alive. What do I see? Number 5. Okay, a tennis shoe. Somebody walking in tennis shoes, walking forward. Excuse me. This is about moving under your own steam. It's sort of directly proportional to the amount of energy you put in is what you get back. But there's also something in his hand like a golf stick or a racket or something like that. So it's a bit of a game or a bit fun or a bit entertaining. Like, this is a light energy, feels very light and pleasant. And it's like going for a walk on a really beautiful day and playing ball or something like that. So this is a good sign. The card that comes out for number 5 is, I'll take that one, 10 of Pentacles. This is saying basically that there's success in the end, eventual success. It could be to do with your money, particularly real estate, or your home, your investments, anything where it's usually taken a long period of time and step by step you've built something up. So there's success, there's a feeling of happiness and achievement that comes with you. I want to say congratulations and well done. There's also approval with this, so it's a very positive sign for finances. But also, because it's Pentacles, I also think a bit more broadly than just money. I think it's also sometimes to do with your physical body. So you might have more energy, or something that's been a bit of a pain in the butt is resolved for you physically. Alrighty, so that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has been useful for you. Leave a like and a comment. If you're new, subscribe and be alive. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.